Hello, my friends, and welcome back to another episode of Sky Factory 2.5. Yes, we're working on 2.5, and I bet you have no idea what we're doing today. Ha! No idea at all. Oh, you can read, and you can look at the picture. Yep, you probably looked at the description and what's going on in the title. We are building a mob spawner. Ha 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 ha. We are moving on up, and we're creating a better home for our mobs. Alright, let me show you what I've gotten done so far. Yeah, it's a mammoth thing. Alright, let me explain what this is. Let's hit F1 real quick. This is a 13 by 13 square. The bottom and even the bottom, the basement area is 13 by 13. So I got 4 in between, I believe, or 3 in between, and then 13 by 13. 3, yeah, 14. So there's 3 blocks here, and then it's a 13 by 13 square. And like I said, it's 3 high, and then the floor, 4th floor is 4. And once I got the 13 by 13, the interior here is going to be 11 by 11. Let me get a, there we go. And what I did once I got the everything built here, I got the water going now to, control the mobs a little bit, but I also used it to help create my hole in my floor. So I put the bucket of water in the corner, and it shows me where to cut my hole in the floor because, you see, let me go ahead and get one here. Cobblestone will work. So the water stops right there, so that's where I know to break the hole. Alright, so that's how we got to where we are right now. I still have to put the top on. We're going to put dispensers in this thing. That way I can shut this down whenever I want, or we can flush out the mobs whenever we want. But I think it'll run pretty good without the water and flushing them. But after a while, we get enough stuff. We don't need any more, or I don't have time to get to it. So it's just easier to turn it off and hopefully help with some of the lag here. Alright, let's get started. We got a lot of things to build before we get going. And let me get over to our little rabbit hole, and I'll be right back. Alright, before we go down the rabbit hole, just want to give you a quick update on the Momencio plants, the crop that we have going here. And also, I had to put some sugar cane in here because we need to make some books today. So I got some books going. It's doing really good. We got 8 in there right now. We only have like 9 more spots to fill in over here. I'm going to probably expand the Enderstone a little bit too, because boy, it really helps a lot getting these things growing. I think I've gotten 2 or 3 out of this in the time these haven't given me any. So as soon as they mature, I'm going to move them over here. I just hate for it to wait. It'd probably been quicker if I just busted them a long time ago and made the Endstone. But that's cool. That's cool. All right, let's go down the rabbit hole real quick and get started. The first thing we're going to build is some new engines that we haven't had yet. They're dynamos. Let's go ahead. They're reactant dynamos. You know what I'm saying. Oh, I already got it up here. This is what we're going to build. We're going to build 2 of those to help power our mob spawn, our mob farm. It runs off of, we're going to use gunpowder and essence that we collect from a mob grinder. And I'll explain how all that works in just a few minutes. Alright, so just go ahead and get 2 of those things going real quick. And I have to remember not to hit shift when I'm doing this, because if not, I get all this extra stuff that I don't want. So we need 4 of these. And got 4 of those. So we got 4 gears here. What else do we need? Need 2 of these things. If I hit shift, it'll give me a bunch of stuff from other things, and we don't want to run up our inventory here. Alright, and this is for the dynamo, the first one. I'm sorry I didn't explain that to you. And that should be everything, right? Yep. So put our 2 gears here. Or what do you call this thing? Redstone transmitting coil. 2 redstones in. What? Oh, there. I kept thinking, I have extra bronze ingots. Why do I have extra bronze ingots? Sorry, so we got 2 reactant dynamos now, and that's going to power our mob farm. Alright, here we also going to need a drum to collect some of the essence. So let's go ahead and do this. It's real simply a recipe. And there we go. We made these before. I could have made them. Oh, what am I doing? We could have made this online, I guess. I mean, I could have made this beforehand. Alright. Now we got a drum. Put that over there. Alright, next thing we're going to make is the grinder. And this is what we need. The Invar, the stick. This is raw plastic. And raw plastic, I'm sorry I did not show you how to make that. Basically, you take the rubber let's see, wood's here. Here's my rubber. You take the rubber and you put it in here, and it will come and make one of these things. Let's see if I got a rubber bar. It'll turn into a rubber bar. And then you take the rubber bar and you put it in here, and that'll make the plastic. Let's go ahead and we'll wait for that to go real quick. Or the, what do you call it? Is it plastic? Raw plastic. It will make the raw plastic. So that's how we make raw plastic. Alrighty. I just wasted a good piece of coal. That's okay. So that's how I make the raw plastic. We needed 4 of those. We got, of course, the tin, the iron, glass, leather, which I don't have cows. There's 2 different ways to make leather. Let's see. Actually, I hadn't tried these other ways before. I happened to get lucky. I got a bunch of this stuff through my mob farm that we have so far, so I didn't have to get the cow. So if you're having problems with that, let's see if there's a way of going about this. Whoops. Recipe R. I guess you can put, if you get a saddle, there's a lot of saddles, and build a pulverizer, and you can get some that way. That's kind of cool way of doing it. So build yourself a pulverizer. I'm kind of curious how to build one of those. Probably a lot of you don't have. Pulverizer is, that should be simple. That should be simple. Yeah, it's a few blocks. So I'm sorry I'm not making it. I'm lucky I have some. So I hope you do too out of your mob farm. And I apologize if not. I really am. I hate doing things like that. Alright, so let's get going with this thing. First off, we need 2 copper gears. Wait a minute. We're on the wrong one. Duh. Oh, I'm going to build the wrong thing. Alright, we're building a grinder. No, a grinder. Not a frimer, a grimer. Grinder. Alright, and so we need the plastic. That's real simple. We need take this and just make a 4x, and now we have our sheets of plastic. We need an Invar stone. Let's go ahead and make the gears. Need 2 of those. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. Actually, I think I need 3, but I'll go ahead and make 2 just now. And we need an Invar sword. And what else do we need? Books. We get that in a minute. Need, I forgot what this is called. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4. Redstone receptacle cord. We just talked coil. We just talked about that a minute ago. Alright, yeah, I need another 10 gears. Let's go ahead and make it real quick. I thought I needed 3. There we go. Got our 3rd gear, and now we need to put that in the center of this thing here. Whoops. I just clicked too far, too fast. Put 1 gear here, put iron blocks here, surround it with some clear glass, which we don't have yet. Let me show you the clear glass. Oh, no, it's regular glass. We can use regular glass. Good. We're going to have to use clear glass in a little while. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we have our machine frame. What else do we need? Books. Let's get our books. I didn't bring the sugarcane over. Not fall in the hole. I need 3 sugarcane, or 6 sugarcane. So half the stack there. So you see, it's like this. There we go. And it's like that. And then we got our. Again, I'm sorry about the leather. If you don't have it, I'm sorry. I didn't even think about that until just now. Alright, let's see, what else do we need? We got everything? Yes, we do. Let's go ahead and click her in there. 1, 2. And this builds our grinder. This is what will kill the mobs. I'll put that there. Put that there. And now we have our grinder. Next thing we need is... Oh, this is going to take us a while. I want to make a lot of stuff. Let me show you. These are my favorite transfer pipes and fluid. They're conduits. Conduct. Yes. We're going to make a whole bunch of these things. We're going to make the fluid one. We're going to make the item one. You see. Let's go ahead and put conduct in there. There you go. C-O-N-D-U-I-T. We're going to make the redstone one. You see, we got a insulated redstone conduct. We got an energy. We're going to make that one. We're going to make the item one, and we're going to make the fluid one. And all these things need conduit binder, and that is made using gravel, sand, and clay. And I am going to make a pretty big batch of it. And there we go. And we got our clay, and we got our sand. So it's 60 gravel, 20 sand, and then 10 clay makes this. And then this makes like 4 times on each one of it. It's ridiculous how much it makes here. So we're going to go ahead and put that in here, because we're going to use our other furnace in a minute. And we'll let that baby go. So each one of these comes up with 4. Let's see. Yep, 4. So this will end up with a buttload of stuff. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at the first thing here. We need let's look at the redstone one. Let's go ahead and make these things here. And the recipe for it is, oh, I need to get my furnace for my silicone. Oh, I can use the silicone up here. Alright, let's go ahead and make our silicone. We need 24 of those bad boys. Put it up there. And I'll let this go, and then we'll come right back. Alright, through the miracle of video editing, that only took a minute or two. Alright, let's go ahead and, you know, someone told me something. It's not looking here. Let's look at it this way. Someone told me, let's go ahead and get 24 out of here. Da-da-da. And I didn't notice this in the last time. You can change the mode, furnace only, smelting only, or both, alloys only. Alright, so when you put it in here, it won't automatically start doing something until you have it. If it's like in furnace mode, if you put something in here, it might get it, like the soul sand I talked about in the last episode. So you can go on to alloys only, and when you put it up there, it will wait for you. So a good tip I got from one of you. I appreciate that. Alright, so we are going to use the miracle of editing videos, and I'll be right back. Alright, we're down to the very last 2. This is taking a while, but you didn't have to wait long. While we wait for the last 2, just go ahead and we can do one real quick. We can go ahead and make the fluid duct. All we need is quite clear glass. And to make the quite clear glass, we're going to go back to getting the, let's see, do I have it in my inventory? Oh, right here. Alright, yeah, sorry. The chisel. All we're going to do is we're going to take the chisel and some glass. Not here. I always go to the wrong place. We're going to take the glass. We're going to right click on the chisel, and we're going to put the glass in here, and then we get quite clear glass that way. It's a lot easier than smelting it. Alright, so, oh, and I also got a dolly while we're talking about it. I made a dolly. Dolly is really easy to make. Hello, dolly. Well, hello. And you wouldn't believe how many dollies are in here, but it's really simple. It's just some iron and a piece of wood, and it's really convenient. You can take the chest, carry it around with you, put it down wherever you want, put it back if you want, and the contents don't change in at all. Great tool. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's see how we're coming up here. Alright, we got that done. The next thing we need to do is go back to conduit. Alright, let's see, we got the energy done. We need to do the energy real quick. The energy is just iron, and let's go ahead and do, I get so excited. And redstone and iron in the alloy smelter. So let's go ahead and put that in there. I got it in my hotbar here. And we got 9 of those to smelt real quick. And we can go ahead and make the fluid duct just like this, with this stuff around it. There we go. And that should be enough. 24 of those should be enough for now. And we go ahead and make this stuff the redstone since we have it. And we'll put more of this stuff around here. There we go. See, I tell you, it makes a buttload of this stuff, doesn't it? Alright, so now we got 6 to stack of that. Hopefully that'll be enough. And let's see how this comes. Oh, we're done here. There we go. Actually, not done. I mean, it makes a ton of this stuff, but we need it. It's a really good thing to have. Alright, there we go. We're going to use most of it up today, too. Alright, let's see. Where are we now? So next thing we need to do is wait for this to finish going. And then we have to make one for our items, which is ender pearls and iron. Whoops, let's go ahead and click on that. There you go. Ender pearl and iron. So we could do that next as soon as this gets done. And I will be back when we have to put this into the alloy smelter. See you in a second. Alright, last piece of conductive iron is smelting now. I can go ahead and put these in there for the next thing. I am going to end up using this like crazy. This is my favorite conduit. This is really cool stuff. You'll see when I show you, because you can put everything in the same block. You can put fluid, items, energy, everything into same. It saves so much space and it's a lot easier. I love it. So you'll see how it works in just a few minutes. And I'm gonna start probably changing the base around using this stuff now that I'm making it. It was basically I need ender pearl. So once we get this thing going, we should have enough ender pearls, and our ender lilies are helping a lot too, which has been nice. All right, come on down here. We're gonna take this here and we're gonna break it. I think we used this before in the last episode. I'll get that back out. Put this and break it into nuggets. And we're gonna take the nuggets and put them right here. No, I got it backwards. Duh. Sorry about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Let's get a whole stack. I thought we were going to use more of this stuff than we did. Alright, you'll see. So we got 24 of those. Alright, so now we got all our piping all set and ready to go. We got our fluid, we got our redstone. We don't have our energy. We need to build the energy. I knew we needed more. Alright, let me get our energy one going. Where is the energy stuff? Oh, there's the energy. I knew I built it. Alright, we got the energy done. Next thing we do is build some dispensers real quick. We're going to build 4 of those to dispense the water. And there's that. And that. And that. And one more. You can get a dropper this way, but there you go. We don't want the dropper. We want the dispensers. And of course you can hear the rain upstairs. Alright, what's next? What's next? We need... what are we going to build next? Okay, the next thing we're going to build is a leadstone. We need something to power our system originally. It is going to power by itself, but it can't start by itself. So this thing is going to help us boost start it. And to build this thing, it's really simple. It's not much to it. You need a block of redstone, surrounded by some iron, and some glass. And then we get our frame. Once we get our frame, we need to go here, and here, and there we go. Build one of these bad boys. Redstone Redstone conductance coil. Whoever comes up with these names, it just amazes me. Alright, so we're gonna build this here, put this here, put that around here, and that will give us a leadstone energy cell. We're gonna put that thing right here and let it start charging. Yep, there we go. We'll have that fully charged in just a minute. Next thing we need to build is a diamond chest. I guess we need to get a chest to help hold our stuff. And the diamond chest is just to get there, we have to build the iron chest. We have to build a gold chest. And we have to build the diamond chest. And thank God I done used 8 diamonds. So now we have our diamond chest. Next thing I want to build is, what is the next thing? A wrench. Let's see, I can't remember the wrench pattern. Actually, let's see if I can guess. Dot, dot, dot. This will help us with our conveyor belts later, and I'll show you how to do that. And talking about conveyor belts, we are going to build some conveyor belts. Again, we talked about the rubber tree earlier, and this is some of the stuff we're going to use with it. So we need rubber, there, and we're all set. And I believe we have everything that we need to finish up our mob grinder. Alright, let me put this in my inventory and get over to the mob farm, and I'll be right back. Alright, we are back and ready to go. Alright, we're going to stand right underneath this thing here. Okay, looking straight up. And if we know we're looking straight down, this is where I want to put the mob grinder. So we're going to come back and we're going to stick it right there. There's our mob grinder. And we're going to break, we can't break it there. We're going to break this and this. And then on top of here, we're going to hit shift, and then there's our chest. So it'll feed into our chest automatically. And then I need to surround this area with some walls. We're going to use glass, and we're going to use that clear glass that we talked about a few minutes ago. Let's see, there you go. And we are just going to place it like this. And let me surround it with glass real quick and I'll be right back. Alright, I got most of the glass. I left a little space for us to get out of here. Let's go ahead and we're going to clean up this area up here some. And I guess I can put glass there for now. There we go. And we're going to put our dispensers right here. Come here. And I need to make a little infinite water. That way I can put my buckets in here. So I need 3 more buckets. So I'm going to do that in all 4 corners and I'll be right back. Alright, I have the dispensers in all 4 corners. Now I'm going to run around. We're going to put the redstone. It's this one here. Let's see. There you go. Insulated redstone. We're going to put that down real quick. And let's go up to the top layer here. And basically I'm just going to run wire all the way around. And I'll be right back. I'll show you what it looks like in just a second. This is, have I ever told you I'm scared of heights? Alright, so I got the redstone stuff down. Yep, that's the right one. And now I'm just getting rid of my platform real quick. And I'll be right back. We have to run it down 1 more level. I'm not wondering if, I don't know if shift works on this or not. We have to run it down below. This is the redstone signal. It turns on the dispensers for us. That way we don't have things spawning up here when we don't want them to. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, this isn't the prettiest thing. I just put a button right here with the redstone. I'll make it look better later. I still have to figure out where I want to lay my barrels and stuff. But basically you push it and the water will flow. And I'll show you how the water is up there flowing now. And then when you push it again, it will stop the water from flowing. So that is the way I'm going to clear it out. And that's the way I plan on keeping it from running when I don't really need it to. So actually I want to leave it on. I just turned it off. Hold on, let's turn it back on. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll go down on our basement level and we'll start installing some of the stuff. I'm carrying everything with me. I sure would have hated to fall if that would have been horrible. Alright, so right here we're going to have 2 things coming out. Let's go ahead, actually, yeah, let's start here. We're going to have our items. No, our items not going to come out of there. Our power is going to go up into there. And our fluid is going to come down from there. Alright, so just go ahead. I'm going to hit shift and we'll put a fluid one on there. And we'll hit shift again. We'll put an energy on there. There you go. Whoops. Have to hit shift on that. There we go. So now they're both there, which is really, really, really cool. So we can bring those down 1 more level. And you can put more in here if you want to. You can actually put an item on there too if you wanted to. Which is very, very cool. I love these pipes. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll take the fluid this way, and we'll take the energy this way. We'll just go with the natural flow of how it came down. And let's see, how do I want to lay this out? Let's go 1 more. And 1 more. Let's spread these apart just a little bit. And come this way. And we'll come this way. And we'll bring that on down. And here, I think I can come down 1 more. I'll put our barrel. There we go. And we're going to right click on it. We're going to have it set on insert. Okay. And we're going to do the same thing here. We need to right click on this thing. And we're going to extract without a redstone. We don't need a redstone signal to extract. Now that's talking about the fluid, not the power. Okay, so now let's get the power going. We're going to use these dynamos. Let's go ahead and hit 1 here. And 1 there. There we go. And these things are going to need essence. So basically, this grinder will put out essence, and it'll go in the barrel, and it'll also feed into here. So we're going to take our fluid now, shift, and bring it over to them. Let's see, is that... It needs to come back 1, doesn't it? Okay. Let's go ahead and break it. We'll put it in the back side. And we're going to do extract without the redstone signal. And then we're going to go... Now the only time you might have problems with these fluid ones, if there's something in them, you'll have to break them and redo it. Alright, so now the fluid is going to them automatically. So everything is ready to go on this part. Yes, yes, yes. Looks good. Now we need to get items out.
and we're going to take the item one because it also needs gunpowder. So it's going to pull gunpowder out of this chest right here. So I'm going to bring that down. And I think we can bring it this way. Yep. Cool stuff in it. And then we'll bring it. Where do I want to? Ooh, I guess I'll feed it on the back side. So we'll go one more. I hadn't thought about this layout. I'm sorry, guys. And feed it down. And we're going to right click on that and we're going to have it insert. And insert. Now we're also going to change the priority here. I'm going to go up to 10. The higher the priority, the higher the priority, the higher that it'll actually go there. Because we're going to have barrels later. And the barrels, I'm not going to set it. I'm going to leave them as 1 or 0. That way it comes here first before it goes to the barrel. Alright, so I get that one right? Yep, I got that one right. So let's see, let's take a step back, see if that looks right. I don't need that up there. There we go, let's take another step back. Alright, now, the only problem now is that we need to put gunpowder in here, and it doesn't have any power, it won't run yet. So, let me go get that Leadstone energy cell that we have charging up. That'll help us get it going. And what else do I need to do? We need to... Oh, conveyor belts. We need to get that going too. Let's go ahead and put the conveyor belts down real quick. Done. Done. I'll need the wrench. And I guess I can go up there another way. I need to put the slabs on the roof. And get rid of this light. There we go. Now, it's feeding the wrong way. You can take the wrench and just right click on it and it'll actually help you feed it wherever you want it to go. Or you can try to do it the right way. When you're looking towards it like this, it will go towards the center. So you see. I have to jump. Yep. So let me go ahead and get the rest of these in here real quick with the wrench and I'll be right back. Alright, I believe I got all our conveyor belts ready to go. I don't think we need to go in there anymore, so we can go ahead and fill this in with glass. Let's go ahead and get that going. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, that is now all self-contained. Let's see, the next thing we need to do is I need to put the top on it and get the power. So let me get the top on it, I'll get the power over here, and I'll be right back. Alright, our Leadstone energy cell is all full and charged, so we will go ahead and just take that down. And now when you look at it, it has the big green bar, means it's charged. And now I just need to get some slabs, and I will be slabbing, and I will come back. We'll do this together. Be right back. Alright, I have everything set. If you don't know, just in case, F7 shows you the spawnable areas. If it's red, it means they can spawn at any time if you're like 24 blocks away, I believe it is. And if it's yellow, it's only during the nighttime. Red is any time. And of course, we got our little way down there. And this is, of course, my elevator. I always love my elevators. Let's go ahead and place that one back up there. And it is basically ready to go. All we need now is power. If you right click on it, it has no power at all. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump start this thing using this energy cell that we have here. And we're just going to put it right here. And now it'll go ahead and give, no, it doesn't give the dynamos power, but it will give this thing power. Let's look at it again. Oh, I need to do the output on it. Alright, orange is out, okay? Blue is in. So this is the front. When you see this little grid here, you right click on it, and then you'll see the little grid. This is the front, this is the back. So you want to make that orange. Orange is out. Okay, so now it is coming out. You can see the little squares here are orange. And we should have power now in our grinder. Yes, we do. We are full. It is now just waiting for something to grind. There's nothing in there, of course, yet. So let's go ahead and we need to get rid of all our other mobs and light this up. And while we do that, it should start spawning on the other side. So I don't have the water on. So let's get rid of these people real quick, these mobs. Alright, now I got rid of all of them. I'm going to light it up. Let's see if I can get one in there. No, I'm going to light her up. That way we don't have anybody else spawning in here for a while. This is now going to become our little base. Let's put a light in here. There we go. No, all good. And let me put this stuff away, and we'll check on our base. Oh, something very important I forgot to do. Our dynamos have no gunpowder. So even if they do get some essence, which you can see the essence, it's already started killing things. Our dynamos won't be able to work. So we've already gotten some stuff here. Go down real quick. What in the world? Where'd you come from? Where did he come from? I don't think I missed anything. Alright, let's get some gunpowder in here. There we go, and it should start running now. Do they have essence? Whoops. Yep, they are now starting to fill up with essence. This one will in a minute. Let's make sure the insert's on. Nope, insert's on. There we go. Make sure this one has insert on. There we go. And we should start creating power in just a minute. We got some coming. So we are got the essence coming in. We got the gunpowder going there, and I gotta figure out where the hell that creeper came from. I mean, zombies. Excuse me. Where in the world did he come from? All right. All right, my friends, that ends today's episode. If you saw something you liked, please leave me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. If you saw something I did wrong or you think I could do better, leave it in comments below. I take every comment, and I'm trying to pass them along to everyone else. Next episode, we will work on storage. We will work on this a little bit more, and we'll start into the barrels. So that's where we're going to go from here. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye, guys. Ah!